A lot of people feel like it's too late for them to start a YouTube channel, and if that's you, I want to let you know that you're wrong. If you're new here, my name is Romani, and I've been a content creator for the past 9 years on YouTube, Instagram, and more recently TikTok. Today, I want to talk about why you can still make it on YouTube no matter when you start, and I want to tell you the secret to really growing your channel and growing your audience. A lot of people always tell me they feel like YouTube is oversaturated and they don't really feel like there is room for them. They kind of feel like if they didn't start in 2008, 2009, or 2010, they just shouldn't even waste their time now since it's 2024. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the people who did get that head start on YouTube all those years ago definitely have an advantage over you, and I'm pretty sure they have a much larger community than you and me. They're honestly light years ahead of all of us when it comes to YouTube and when it comes to social media. But something that I want you to understand is that time did play a difference, but it didn't really play a difference, and I'm gonna explain to you what I mean. Yes, time made a difference, because if they started in 2008 and they stayed consistent all the way until 2024, they're obviously going to have a much larger platform than you. But I say that the time doesn't really make a difference, because if you start in 2024, obviously you're going to be light years ahead of somebody who starts in 2034. So it doesn't really matter the year that you start, it just matters that you start now and then you stay consistent. There are so many opportunities that you can gain just from being on YouTube, and I want you to understand that the people who started when YouTube first started, they're kind of getting burnt out now. Like, we still love their channels, but we are definitely seeing them evolve into something greater. A lot of them are starting businesses. A lot of them are starting podcasts off of the app. A lot of them are parents. A lot of them are spouses. A lot of them are busy and they don't really have time to do YouTube full time anymore. So this means that the app definitely does need new faces and new ideas and new concepts, and that can all come from you. Now, even though YouTube is one of the more older apps, YouTube is the app that is always evolving and that always has really poured into creators. I love Instagram, but your Instagram can be here today and gone tomorrow. And we love TikTok, but they're always talking about banning TikTok. And we love Twitter, but sometimes Twitter changes. I feel like YouTube is that one social media platform that has definitely evolved, but in a good way. YouTube is still one of the only apps to where you could have created a video 10 years ago and it starts to go viral now and you can still make money on it. And I say that because that's happening to me. I literally created a video making a protein shake 7 years ago, and now it's one of my most popular videos and I'm making money off of it. And I also feel like YouTube AdSense, like the YouTube payout, is much better than other social media platforms. So by you feeling like the market is oversaturated, you're literally talking yourself out of opportunities and money. And what I truly believe the secret to growing any audience on any social media platform, especially YouTube, is just authenticity. People want to see you be authentic and genuine. The most successful creators, and I'm sure the creators that you love, are just being themselves and they aren't trying to mimic anybody else. Honestly, when I decided to take YouTube serious, I feel like I just got in my head, and sometimes I still get in my head just about what to post and what to say. And I just kind of had to be like, Romani, just post what you want and the people are going to come. I don't really stay in a niche. If you follow me, then you know I talk about weight loss. I talk about wellness. I talk about my lock journey. I talk about content creation tips. I talk about so much, but they're all different facets of my own life, because I was on a weight loss journey and I am a personal trainer. I am on my natural hair journey. I am a wellness instructor. So I just talk about what feels passionate for me, and that passion comes through on the screen. Just like talking about YouTube, I really enjoy making YouTube videos. I really enjoy being on social media. I've literally been on social media for the past decade. So I don't really have to get these tips from anybody else. I don't really have to mimic anybody else, because I just talk about what feels good for me. So I want you to stop overthinking YouTube, and I want you to realize when you stop trying to fit into a box, that's when you're going to grow, because people are multifaceted. They don't just want to see one thing, because they're not just one thing. I say this all the time, but representation truly does matter. So just because there are so many creators on the app, there is nobody just like you. Yes, there are people who've lost weight, but they can't talk about it like you. Yes, there are people who have locks, but they can't talk about it like me. I can only be myself. And people want to see that, and people want to see themselves represented in that. For example, since my hair is locked, I watch a lot of lock videos, but I rarely see people who have this texture hair and who have color at their ends. There's only a few people who I've seen who have this exact color at their ends. And so when I see a girl who has this kind kind of ombre look and it's like this exact color, I get excited. And I follow her because I want to see more of her journey. And it's not just because she has locks, but it's just because I see myself represented in her content. So it doesn't matter who you are or what you do, people want to see themselves represented. Even if you're a stay-at-home mom, there are stay-at-home moms staying at home who want to see other stay-at-home moms. You want to be a person and a creator who truly gives people a voice and who makes people feel seen and who makes people feel heard. And I know there's probably a little voice in the back of your head saying, I can't do it, and you're having imposter syndrome and you're feeling like a fraud and you're like, who am I? Why would I create this content? Nobody cares. Nobody's gonna watch. You have to stop telling yourself that. And honestly, if you feel like nobody's gonna watch, that's an even better reason for you to create content, because nobody's watching anyway, so you can do and feel and say exactly what you want to do, feel, and say. And it honestly doesn't even have to be a huge production, because I know you're probably like, I don't have a camera. I also don't have a camera. I'm filming on an iPhone 11. It is 2024. Now, I will say, in a few days, I am getting the iPhone 16 because I just ordered it, but I've literally had this iPhone 11 for at least the past 5 years, and I've been creating amazing content on it. I don't have a camera, and I don't plan on getting a camera because although I am tech savvy, I'm not doing all that. I like to prop my phone up on this ring light and go. And I don't edit on my laptop. I edit on my phone and I post from my phone. I literally created a YouTube channel from my phone, and my YouTube channel is monetized. And I talk about the monetization just to inspire you, but honestly, y'all know I don't do this for the money, because I don't even make that much money, because I only have 3,000 subscribers right now, but it's still a monthly check nonetheless, and I'm appreciative of it. But I was making content on 7 years before I even got monetized on YouTube. I was doing this completely for free. And I honestly did that because it's just about the community building for me. I realized that I may represent a specific group of people who may not see themselves represented on a daily. And I've always loved running my mouth, so I love giving people hair tips and weight loss tips and content creation tips. I just like talking about whatever is on my mind. And that's opened so many doors for me. I've gotten so many clients for my personal training business and my yoga classes straight from YouTube. Like, honestly, you never know the impact that you're gonna have on a person by just picking up your phone and just talking about whatever comes to mind. Now, I'm not just saying just turn on the camera and talk about whatever comes to mind. For real, I want you to plan out an actual concept and an actual video so that you know what you're gonna talk about, so that your viewers are engaged. But I'm just saying, you can have a lot of impact by just talking about what you're thinking about. So I just want you to know that there is room for you, but I do want to say you have to be consistent. So don't just start posting today and then you never post again. Put yourself on a schedule. Maybe you post once a week, maybe you post twice a week. Me, I have a more flexible schedule, so I've honestly been pushing myself to upload at least 5 videos a week. But again, I love running my mouth, so it's no problem for me. And whenever you feel like those first few YouTubers that started in 2008 have an advantage over you, I want you to remember that they just stayed consistent. The people who posted in 2008 and never posted again probably don't have as large of a platform as, let's say, Jackie Ina. Jackie Ina stayed consistent no matter what. She always posted those makeup videos, and now she is literally like a millionaire mogul. And so I want you to know that that opportunity is available for you, and we're gonna pray that that's also available for me, because that's what I want for myself as well. So remember that the key to growing on any social media platform is authenticity. Just be yourself. Show your personality, shine your light, say what you think, say what you feel, and do not hold back. Because I assure you, there's at least one viewer who looks or acts or thinks just like you, and they want to see themselves represented, and they're looking for someone just like them that they can follow. If you've made it this far in the video, make sure you leave me a brown heart in the comments, just so I can know that y'all be watching my videos to the end. And if you have any tips for new creators, please leave them down below. I'm gonna link my Brand Grow Monetize course down below in the description box. It's gonna help you grow on all of your social media platforms. And I'm also gonna leave my contact information down below just in case you want to connect outside of YouTube. And if you enjoy videos like this, I have an entire content creation playlist that I'm also going to link below. Girl, go to the description box. It's just gonna be a whole bunch of stuff linked below, and you can see what you like. Thank you for watching. Make sure you just post your first YouTube video. Make sure you stay consistent, and make sure you don't let imposter syndrome hold you back. And I will see you in my next video.